Imagine this. One day, a man worth millions suddenly vanishes. No trace, no goodbye, just gone. But here's the kicker. He didn't disappear because of failure. He disappeared because he won. He mastered the gray zone, a financial and psychological strategy so powerful it can set you free from the rat race. What is this gray zone, and why is it your secret weapon to wealth? Stay with me. You'll thank yourself later. Meet Michael Gray. Yes, ironic name for a man who mastered the gray zone. In his early 20s, Michael followed the typical path, a 9-to-5 job, a decent paycheck, and weekends that flew by too fast. Sound familiar? He was successful. But secretly, he felt trapped, working to live, not living to work. But here's what set Michael apart. He noticed something most of us don't. The system wasn't designed to make him wealthy or free. It was designed to keep him busy, distracted, and dependent. And then Michael made a radical decision. He stepped into the gray zone, a strategy that changed everything. What is this gray zone, you ask? Let me show you. The gray zone is where financial strategy meets psychological independence. It's not about quitting your job tomorrow or cashing out your 401k. It's about operating in a way that the system doesn't expect. Quietly building wealth while stepping away from the noise. Here's how Michael did it in 3 steps. Step 1. Master minimalism with a twist. Michael wasn't cheap, but he was intentional. He cut out anything that didn't add value to his life. A designer wardrobe? Gone. Overpriced coffee runs? Forget it. And here's the twist. He used the money he saved to invest in income-generating assets. Think about it. What's one expense in your life that you could redirect toward building your future? Comment below. I want to hear what you'd cut first. Step 2. Leverage hidden opportunities. Michael didn't play by traditional rules. Instead of chasing the next promotion, he focused on side hustles, high-yield investments, and learning skills that could multiply his income. Did you know there are ways to grow your wealth without even lifting a finger? It's not just for the rich, it's for the strategic. Step 3. Live in the shadows. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Michael kept a low profile. While his peers flaunted their wealth on social media, he quietly built his empire. And when he hit his financial freedom number, he walked away without anyone even noticing. Imagine that freedom, waking up one day and knowing you can disappear if you want to. And yet, most people never even consider this path. Why? Because they're too busy chasing what society says they should want. The man who disappeared wasn't a magician. He was just intentional. And here's the hard truth. Most of us are too afraid to step into the gray zone. Afraid of judgment, afraid of uncertainty, afraid of losing the comfort of the system. But let me ask you something. What's scarier? A little discomfort now, or waking up 10 years from now, realizing you're still running on the same hamster wheel? If you want to step into the gray zone, the time to act is now. Because here's the thing. The opportunities Michael took advantage of? They're disappearing fast. Inflation, market shifts, and economic uncertainty are closing the doors for those who hesitate. But for those who act, the rewards are limitless. Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. You can keep doing what you've always done and hope for different results. Or you can step into the gray zone, just like Michael did. And don't worry, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small decision you make today, saving an extra $100, learning a new skill, or even questioning the status quo, pushes you closer to freedom. But there's one thing we haven't covered yet: how Michael's wealth didn't just grow, it multiplied. He used the power of compounding to turn small investments into a fortune. Want to know how? Click the video on your screen right now to discover the secrets of compounding and why it's the ultimate tool for building wealth. Remember, your journey to freedom starts with a single step. Take it now.